Good evening, everyone. Sorry, I was running a few moments late. How are we all? Happy Sunday. Have you had a good weekend? I've had a busy weekend actually. Been lots of jobs ticking off, lots of things. Lisa, always good to see Emma live. Oh, bless you. Whatever made Emma late tonight doesn't want to. Yeah, I know. Emma made Emma late tonight is what happened, Katie. But I'm just going to let the cat out 1 second. She's just trying to get the other side of the door. Go on. She's trying to follow my husband out. We were watching a bit of telly, and I was just trying to sort out, and time had got away from me, and I thought I'm not going to be able to be ready for 8:30. So yeah. Happy Monday, Sylvia. I had a class on Saturday evening, so last night. I had a class using the special delivery suite, so that was a lot of fun. A couple of fancy folds and a couple of normal cards as well. And tonight I thought I would share with you a card using, let me reach for it, this one, Christmas Greenery. This is my next class that is coming up. So that one is going to be on the 21st and 22nd of November. So booking will close fairly soon for that one. It's a double class, and the double class means you get 2 evenings. It's not the same class on Friday and Saturday night. It's different. Same bundle, but you get generally 3 cards on the Friday night, 3 cards on the Saturday night. So you get 6 cards total, but it's a double class. So if you've bought the suite, and I know Stampin' Up had a class with that bundle as well, so you'll have lots of ideas. Let me put my camera. I haven't got a lot of things on my desk, so I'm okay for sharing. I wasn't sure how zoomed in I was. Paul's still hoping for a 3rd class. Like class 1, class 2, class 3, class 4. Katie said did a class last weekend with Heather. I was given that it's floral. I know, it's a nice one, isn't it? It is nice. So as you can see, I got some postage labels cut out. So that's as far as I got for tonight's live. We've also got on the 4th of November, so where are we? Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. So on Tuesday, we've got new product going live, which is exciting. So this one here, Creative Haven, with the dies, is a new one that is coming out. And that one has got lots of hobby related papers. So you've got books and like creams and lotions and potions and chairs and plants and stuff. This one could do a second special delivery class. Honestly, there was so much we could do with that. This has got loads of ephemera in it. It's got loads of tags and plants and aprons and paint things and stuff. So perfect for hobby, something different from floral as well. Oh, look, yeah, the book one as well. Look, so you've got lots of books, and I have made a couple of cards with this already. I've not put them out yet. That's the only thing with the ephemera, they drop out very easily, which is a good and a not so good thing sometimes. They're a little bit more tricky, but I tend to just pop them out and put them in a bag, like a little cross stitch thing. A pair of scissors attack it. I know that other piece of paper had, yeah. Look, it has had a pair of scissors attack it. Of course it has. It's like saying, cut me all out. So yeah, there's lots of bits and bobs in there, which is great. So that's a fun one. I shall be making with that one on a live at some point in the not too distant future. A little coffee machine, a little percolator and stuff. All sorts in that one. It's called Hobby Haven the Suite, and that one comes with some ribbon that's got stripes in it. So this one is a 1/8 of an inch stripy arrow ribbon. So a nice ribbon. Suite doesn't come with dies for the paper. No. Comes with coordinating, I would say. It comes with dies for the stamps, not for the paper. Yeah. Snips at the ready, Paul. Okay. Let me grab the stamps for this one. So it's going to case a card I made a while back, a number of months back, in my membership group. I was having a look through for some layouts and card ideas ahead of tonight, and I was like, what can I make? I had a productive but busy weekend, and so my brain is not in full-on creative mode. It happens. So I've just cased a card in from one that I've made previously, which is a great place to start. If you're thinking, what should I make? I don't know where to start. How can I make a card? Going back and finding a card that you just love, that you've made from before, is always a good starting point. So, next weekend away on travels. Yes, it's very exciting. So I am working Monday through till Thursday. Then Friday I've got my card and a cuppa membership live as normal in the morning. Then I've got a hair appointment. I don't mind the hairdressers, but it's going to be a bit of a long one because I've got a cut and colour on the same day, and it takes forever. So I'll have to take some fussy cutting with me. So that's on the Friday afternoon, and then fly out Saturday, which is very exciting. So off to Las Vegas, Saturday to Saturday. So if you want to keep up with my travels, then follow me on my Instagram. When I'm traveling, that is generally where I share stories and Instagram posts. I tend to forget posting. I don't know why. I tend to forget posting into Facebook sometimes. Luckily, Instagram does it for me. But yeah, my stories are generally what I will keep most up to date if I'm on my travels. So if you want to follow along, then be sure to make sure you follow my Instagram page. It's just Coastal Crafter. Any team members going with me? Yes. So Heather is on the same flight. We're traveling together, and Sarah. So yes. And then there's other people in Sarah's team. So Jay and who else is going from the UK? I'm not 100% sure. I think Liz Shannon is going, but yeah, there's a few of us going. So yeah, it'll be nice, really nice. Right. In fact, I think Sarah's away ahead of us. Actually, she goes out slightly ahead of us, so she'll be there before, and can find out all the good places to go. So, right, so I'm going to colour this in Let me see if I can zoom in for you a bit closer. There we go. Is that better? You can't see me, but you can see the colouring a little bit closer up. I am going to use my real red, dark red and light red blends. And instead of colouring, or am I going to use the red? Am I going to use red or am I going to use green? What to do, what to do? Do you know, I might... red or do I want green? What do we want? Or do we want secrecy? I don't know. Let's go red and see how it turns out. It might not look great. I don't know. Anyway. Yeah, I can just drop my fussy cutting over to you, Paul. I'm in Vega. I'm round the corner practically, really. I'll fussy cut them out and pop them over. That'd be fine. Evening, Claire. Yeah, it's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be a lot of fun. So the backstage, the leadership event is on the Monday afternoon, evening, and then the Tuesday and the Wednesday. So we've got free day when we arrive on the Sunday, and we have plans for going to the Grand Canyon. And on the Thursday, Friday, I'm not sure what we're doing in the daytime. Yeah, it'll just be so fun to see everyone. It's going to be good. Okay. As you can see, I'm colouring the background rather than the actual stamps. So the images on this have infill stamps. So you can fill these in really easily. But this was just a different way to use these images, or use any images actually. Do you know, I was going to use both dark and light to give a bit of shade, but I've gone full on dark real red with no shading. I'm just colouring in the blank bits of the background. So, the other good thing about going away on not till Saturday is that I'm still here for Celebrity Traitors final on Thursday night. Mary, you make me laugh. You could colour it really easy, but I've decided to not. So true. But you could use the dies, but I've decided to fussy cut. Or you could do it. You could make life easy for yourself, but I've made it hard. I'm just going to... Sometimes a bit where the images have got gaps in them at places, it's just making sure that you're not colouring in something that is a leaf or what have you. I mean, I don't suppose it much matters. Once you've committed to colouring it, then no one's going to know any different. what you wouldn't want to do if you were making a few of these, unless you were using the images separately. Am I too zoomed in? I love your commentary, Mary. You don't have to hold back. If you do them separately, you could use them and you could just stamp a load of them and chuck them in a bag and take some pens and colour them. But if you are going to line them back up as an image as you've stamped them, then you don't want to. I've turned that one around, haven't I? No, I haven't. See, it started already. There. You want your image. Don't turn them around. You want your image to stay lined up so that you don't have to be doing a puzzle with each of them. Or you could just keep them in a separate little packet. These would be great to take on the plane as entertainment, wouldn't they? Colour these on the 10.5-hour flight. I do need to think about what I'm going to take with me for the flight. I like to think that I would read a book, but I read a book and then I fall asleep. Right. I prefer to be doing something, so a bit of colouring would be good to take with. Once you've coloured the background, this card will come together quite quickly. Oh, I could number the backs. What a clever idea. See, my brain is not in gear today. It's one of those days where I feel like I could have done with an afternoon nap and I didn't have one. My head's a bit fuzzy. I've been good and stayed awake. Benadryl. It's a genius idea. Nearly there. Are you spotting all the white gaps that I should be finding? Part there. There. What do we think of the red? Is this the point at which I just say I should have coloured it green? Oh, do you know what? I'd hate for them to take my snips away from me as well. I think I would have a teary moment. Although I do have a few piles of snips. But as we currently can't buy more snips, I would hate to lose the ones that I do have. So yeah, colouring watercolour pencils or a pencil case of blends is probably the way to go. Tend to like to stamp out pages of images with no intention of making up whole cards or anything at that point, but just stamp a few basic white pages with memento and then just have them as colouring pages. But then you can do something with them when you come back home, can't you? You can then fussy cut them all out and do stuff with them. There, maybe there. Thanks. Annette says cool technique. Danette says I really like the red. I'm looking forward to the craft day too. So good evening. I've got an in-person Haskins. So Haskins is a garden centre that is just local to me. It's got a 500-seater restaurant, but it's got a spot that I use for my classes. So if you would like to join Sue and others, Haskins on the 5th of December. I think it's the 5th. If that's the Friday, let me just check myself. Yeah, 5th of December at 2 o'clock. And 2 till 4. Oh, I've coloured a leaf. I thought that was behind the flower. We're going to go with it. No one will know. It's the leaf of that poinsettia. No one will know. Stampin' Up meet TSA requirements. That is good. Do you know, I took some on a flight to Tenerife out of the North Terminal at Gatwick. They looked at them, but they let me have them. So I was okay to have them. I just have heard of people having them taken off them. There we go. Right, now we've got these panels. We're going to put these onto a card. These extra layers. Immediately reaches for basic white. I should have a look for something else. There is some maybe in this paper. It feels criminal to cut that page, doesn't it? Because you've got all those beautiful flowers on the other side. That one has also got beautiful flowers on the other side. Let me have a little think. We could do some embossing. Red on the blue. I'm thinking like the white. I'm just thinking the white is like crisper, isn't it? With the pop of the white from there. And then maybe have some white ribbon or something. What do you think? Yeah, Kathleen. So yes, the plan is to use the paper because I had ordered it when it was in stock. But Stampin' Up did a class, which was great, but the paper was then very popular. And so I'm not sure when it's, because I don't know when it's due back in stock for you. The class is not for quite a while. It's not right until the end of this month. So the class is not until the 21st and 22nd. So it may be that it's back in stock by that point. I'm just having a wonder whether I put... I think some embossing would be... The 17th is back in stock. There you go. If you order it on the 17th, I know you potentially need to expedite it. I don't know. Depends how quickly your orders come. But you may have it for the Friday, or you could order it then and then have some alternative paper. And and then do the class with some alternate paper and then the paper again. Leslie says, good morning, everyone. Thanks to Daylight Saving, I can catch live. Is it a more sensible time of day? Well, our clocks changed last weekend. I think, did US, did your clocks go Canada, US? When did your clocks? It's all different in different parts as well. So it's not even like it's the whole country. It's all in different parts. It goes back at different points. But I know that some were changing this weekend. I lose track. Last night for us, that was Canada was last night. Yeah, US was last night. So yeah, I think we're all changed now. I think we're all caught up. So whatever it is now like that until we all do the same again when we swing it back or spring it forward. I want some foliage, I think. I want a little bit of white foliage. Let me just see what is in. Let me get my trolley. What have we got? Got some foliage in that one. Labels. I wasn't very prepared, sorry. Finding foliage fast. I think it might have to be this foliage. I don't know. I can lay my hands on. The Christmas greenery dies must be somewhere. Where might they be? We just have one last check. I'll just do a quick check and see if I've got them here. Does anyone know if the Christmas greenery dies are in a large... Oh, they are. Found them. So they're in a large packet. See, I think that foliage is too big anyway. I want this foliage. So I'll do that one and that one. This is from the Delicate Pines dies. Some white. I like it when the clocks go back. It does make it like you want to go to bed earlier, but it does make it easier getting up in the morning, doesn't it? It's when the clocks go forward in the spring, I struggle. I very much appreciate an extra hour in bed in the morning. I know Australia's done the opposite, haven't they? So I've got some white. You did. Sue was aware. 2 more time changes this week. See, that's what you get for going on holiday. Let's do. Let's keep it all. Should we keep it red and white, or we could add a bit of gold in? Red and white. Gonna add red. Need some sentiments. Home but shattered. I bet you are. Your class kit has gone in the post. That should be with you. I'm hoping tomorrow. You see? What should we have? Bright Bright and happy Christmas wishes. It kind of is bright and happy, isn't it? Bright and happy Christmas wishes is probably a great sentiment for this one. We've got the traditional label one. That's another option. Oh. Then you've got the season's greeting and sending love and joy. But again, I think I'm just going to go with the... I like that. This is from Jolly Holly. Just going to birthmark. Squeeze 3 on there. Always good to get some extra sentiments when you can. We've got all the new online exclusive products that will be live from Tuesday. So there's some fun stuff in that. That's coming up. Can't believe we're into November. This year has really flown by. Really flown by. Must get stuck into my mass Christmas card making, really. Got a bunch of them made from having done classes and things, but I think I need a few more. But that will be a later November job. It's going to be my job when I get back. Bright and happy Christmas wishes. Haven't done much yet Christmas card wise, what with being ill, and I know being unwell before you go on holiday proper kiboshes stuff, doesn't it? And then you lose the time that you were gonna have to I think you're gonna get things done before you go away. Lots of not so nice bugs around at the minute. I guess it is just that time of year. We've got some pine needles and foliage. I'm just gonna add a little something under that just to like lift it so that it's not all behind there. So that one glue dot has done that. It's stuck it together and it's stuck onto the back there. But what I'm going to do is pop some dimensionals over the top of it just to secure that in place. I'm going to grab some of this ribbon. This one is just a white polyester. What is it? Half inch ribbon. And let's see, a little loop of that, maybe a bit longer there. I'll trim that down if need be. And we'll stick these on dimensionals. I know you've got lots to do with your garden as well, haven't you? The main thing is, did you have a lovely holiday? That's the main thing. That one, and that one. Okay, So we'll just line that up and then get these to where we want them. I want them quite close together so the postage stamps are sat in the middle. So if you've got the perennial postage dies, these are about 2 3/8 of an inch by 1.5 inches in size. And if you don't have the postage dies, I'd highly recommend them. They're amazing. But if you don't, you could just cut rectangles. You could just go without the postage part of them. I think Christmas and the postage dies go so beautifully together. One. There we have it. So I'm going to pop that on, and then what I'll do is I will trim the ribbon edges down. Hey Stella, late joining. Friend came over to help you replace the smoke detectors. An important job, and especially if you can't reach them. It's good to have friends that will come and do that sort of stuff. You could get charged fortunes for such small jobs sometimes, can't you? So I've got lovely friends. Oh, look, that's going to stick out. Be careful how much tape you put on if you're going to case this. You want that to really only be where the ribbon is. Otherwise, it's going to stick out. Thanks, Katie. I will share lots of photos, and I will see you very soon. Hopefully, see you in November, maybe. There we go. Let's put some glue dots. The embossing folder does help, although the lines are a little bit wibbly, but it certainly does give a helping hand. And you know, because the lines are a little bit wibbly, if it's slightly off, no one's going to notice. I'm going to stick a few more glue dots in here. Glue dots are definitely my friend on this one. There. That ribbon's not going to need trimming too much, actually. Quite like that. Let's just trim off those edges a little. There. Let's see if I can get another. Maybe squeeze another dimensional in. I'm not one to shy away from using a dimensional or two. Let's put that in there. Just to glue that down. It's that bit that I want. That ribbon just keeps lifting. I'm going to go for even more glue dots. More. In that section. That's better. That's got more hold now. Happier with that. So we've got that on there. Let's add some, I think some rhinestones maybe, don't you? Nothing like either white. We want something white. Oh, I don't know if these are current, but I tell you what, these are going to be the perfect first thing I reached for in my sparkly gem drawer. Iridescent faceted gems. Iridescent gems are always a good idea when you've got you don't want to add colour, but you want a bit of bling on there. Frosty looking. Glue dots are great. Correct. I have many rolls of them in my craft room. I could not craft without them. I think people say, what's your favourite adhesive? Like what, if we were to poll, what do people most use? I use all my adhesive because they all definitely have a place in my craft room. But I definitely use my glue dots probably the most. Yep. All the adhesives, see? I don't know if this will let me do it. See, if I do a Q&A, oh, I don't think it's going to do it. But can you answer that? I've done polls before. I like to do random things while I'm live to figure out how they work. If anyone's able to answer that question, please do. But if you're not, then let's not worry. Don't think so. Answer viewers' questions. I think it's for you to ask questions, actually, as opposed to me to ask questions. No, don't think it's gonna. I'll end it. All the questions in it. Oh, that's quite good, though. That is quite good. I quite like that. If you had a question for me, you could put it in the Q&A and then I could answer the questions in there. So that has a fun kind of, that's kind of fun. I like that. But I don't think it's intended for me to ask you a question. So as an audience, so I'll end that. Confirm. Yes, it says ask something. Mary says, yeah, it says ask something. It says, why is Emma asking me a question about glue? That could be your question. Claire says, Nivo, so you wet glue. I'm with you. I use my, for big areas, my liquid glue. Don't tend to use tape runner so much. I know people like the sort of seal or tape runners. I will use the Seal Plus when doing like 3D items or ribbon. Right, I was going to do a cherry cobbler base to have a darker base, but actually I think the real red does the job. I'll glue that one in. And should we do a middle? We should probably do a middle. Excuse me. Excuse me. Sorry about that. That was a sneezy. Yeah, I'm the same as you. Tape runner the least. Yeah. It's not that I don't like it. I just liquid glue's quicker. I think it's speed. Speedy. I don't know if I want to add any colour to that. I think I'm going to keep it black and white on there. Temptation would maybe to be blend a little bit of red in, but I'm not sure that blending with red on that would look right. I'm just going to keep that as it is. And bright and happy Christmas wishes. Let's do this one. Oh, that's interesting. Stella says tape runner doesn't stay adhered here in the humid south. Liquid glue for speed and a little wriggle room to adjust. I like the movability of liquid glue as well. And if it isn't a dictionary word, it's a word between us. Because I know exactly what you mean. Give you a moment just to get it into the right place. There we go. Do we like that? I wasn't sure if the red was going to be the right kind of colour behind, but actually you could make them in all the colours, couldn't you? Secret Sea, you could do a old olive. That one is real red. Bright and happy Christmas wishes with a little bit of white foliage. And then it really makes the poinsettias and the flowers pop where you colour behind rather than colouring the actual images. And then the inside just to match up. There you go. Thank you for your lovely comments. It's always lovely to have you join me live. I won't be live crafting with you next week. As I mentioned during the live, I'm going to be in Las Vegas, which is very exciting. Backstage, which is a Stampin' Up leadership event happening on the Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So I fly out on Saturday. And so Sunday I'll be somewhere around the Grand Canyon, hopefully. What time is it? 8:30. So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1 o'clock in the afternoon. Having lunch somewhere, actually, in the Grand Canyon. So I may pop on for a quick live and give you a little show around of wherever we are at that time of day at what would be my 8:30 live with you. So yeah, it'll be fun. And for those of you who are going to be there, I look forward to seeing you there. And I will share lots of photos and things with you. And as I say, if you want to follow along, follow on my Instagram. That's always the best place to find me when I'm out and about on my travels. So have a wonderful week, everyone, whatever you're up to. And I will see you in a couple of weeks' time. Take care, everyone. Bye for now.